Okay, here's another part that I want to go over. I'm going to show this. This is really important if you have a hammerhead shifter. Back in the day, and still probably now, once I get out there and start riding a lot, I ride a lot. So another thing, heavy, everything I have has to be durable as hell, so I want to go over something that I get tired of. Here's a hammerhead shifter. I love these things. Nice strong lever there. Nice shifter here, but the thing that pissed me off about it, and they know it, is it's a cheap ass soft aluminum, wears very quickly. I could wear this damn thing out in about 3 to 4 weekends, and it's already got the whole edge wore off and that, and I'm sick of buying them for $40–50 a pop. So instead of being calling them, sending them hate mail, whatever the hell, because it will not get fixed like anything else, I decided to fix that myself. So one of the things I did, and I've had this going on for quite a while now, is I've taken the hammerhead shifter, and I was at Home Depot one day and I ran across a copper ring. That ring was no more than about that big around. It was 35 cents and fits this end perfectly. It fits just around the edge of this. So what I did is I split it, and then I end up taking Gorilla Glue and sliding it over, coming up with this. This is my first prototype. Basically, you can see this was a worn shifter, that's why you got some gaps here. But I took this round tube, split it open, opened it up a little, so it would perfectly fit on top of this deal. Now you would think they got their fancy little spikes that you wouldn't really feel this, and I painted this red. I don't know what the hell I was doing then, but for some reason I painted all over this red, and it just gets wore off. Anyways, what I did find is that I was kind of wondering, how would this thing turn out? Would I not feel it? Would it slip? Whatever. But proved myself wrong. So after now almost a year on the same shifter, basically I took my old worn out ones, $50, and now I just built me a new one. So here's one. Here's my this was one that I had actually used, and the thing that I found out is copper wears a hell of a lot slower than aluminum. It takes a long time for it to go through this than the soft aluminum, and I do feel it. I feel no difference in the shifting. Actually, I kind of like it. My foot can slide in and off this, and may even be better than having these bumps, because then I'm not worried. Even in the muddiest conditions, I never had a problem with it. It got just rough enough that it didn't matter. And over here, you can see, here's the one that's actually on my bike, right here, and here's the copper. It's worn. This one's been on there for at least 6 months. Hasn't. You can see it's worn here. Same old shifter, which I need to tighten apparently. But it even wraps to just like the shifter used to be, with a little worn off. You can tell how much it worn off looking here at an angle. So it actually, that's how much aluminum wore off within like a couple weeks. It's freaking ridiculous. It doesn't happen with copper. Right here too, you see under here, flat there, flat there. So now this same shifter right there, 6 months. I haven't bought one since. I won't buy one for another 2 years now probably, because I have this one and I have this one and this piece of crap right here. Actually, this is a +10. I use a +15. So basically, again, take the shifter, go get yourself a 35-cent piece of copper tubing, split it, stick it out here with the slot end pointing forward. Use common sense here, because it pointing forward, that way it's not back here, and you never use that part of the shifter. So that's really important. So basically you have a nice new shifter, and it's going to last a long time. Stick it on yourself on a backup shifter here in case that one breaks. My biggest worry now is the shifting arm itself breaking, not the shifting tip. So it'll be a while before I buy a shifter, and it's very nice to be able to come out with your own solution and not have to go deal with buying shifter after shifter. So thought I'd share that.